Isidre Nonell was a Catalan painter known for his contributions to the post-impressionist and modernist movements, particularly in his portrayal of marginalized communities. Nonell's paintings often depicted scenes of poverty and marginalization, focusing on the lives of working-class individuals, beggars, and gypsies. His use of dark, earthy colors and expressive brushwork conveyed the hardships and struggles faced by these communities. Nonell was closely associated with the white and black Spain movement, España Blanca y Negra, which was a cultural and artistic trend that emerged in late 19th century Spain. During that time, Spain experienced a decline of its once vast empire, the loss of its colonies in the Americas, and political instability. Nonell was aligned with the Black movement, which focused on depicting the darker, more somber aspects of Spanish life, often highlighting the struggles, poverty, and marginalization experienced by many in Spanish society. Poor Waiting for Soup is one of Nonell's most renowned paintings, highlighting his compassionate depiction of society's marginalized individuals. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, many people lived in poor conditions, residing in unhealthy shacks and surviving through begging or social charity. In this painting, Nonell captures a group of impoverished individuals waiting in line for a meal, likely provided by a charitable organization or soup kitchen. At Dusk, Saint Martí de Provençals is one of Nonell's most notable paintings, and it captures a twilight scene in a rural area. Saint Martí de Provençals was an area on the outskirts of Barcelona, characterized by fields, country houses, and the Church of Saint Martí. The painting is a testament to Nonell's commitment to portraying the lives and landscapes often neglected by other artists of his time. His work provides valuable insights into the social and cultural fabric of late 19th century Catalonia. The painting depicts a chestnut seller, a common street vendor in Barcelona, highlighting the daily life and struggles of the working class. Chestnut sellers, often women, were a familiar sight on the streets, especially during the colder months. This work is one of Nonell's significant pieces, showcasing his focus on marginalized figures and his empathetic portrayal of the lives of the poor and working class in Barcelona. In Two Gypsy Women, Nonell captures an intimate moment between two Roma gypsy women. This painting was part of a collection first exhibited in a prominent art gallery in Barcelona, introducing the Catalonian public to the lives of Roma gypsy women. European travelers often blamed Spain's decline, particularly in Andalusia, on the perceived backwardness of southern Spaniards whom they considered a race influenced by Moorish and gypsy blood. By the mid-1800s, Spanish gypsies, especially the iconic image of the dancing gypsy, had become emblematic of Andalusia and by extension Spain itself. Gitanos became a key attraction for tourists seeking an authentic Spanish experience. Dolores portrays a young Gitana gypsy named Dolores in a contemplative pose, with her head resting on her hand and her eyes cast downward. She sits against a dark background, which highlights her isolation and introspective mood. Positioned in a corner, Dolores visually symbolizes her marginalized status in society, hinting at the impoverished areas on the fringes of Barcelona. She contrasts sharply with the economic and technological advancements that Catalonia celebrated at the turn of the 20th century, challenging the traditional romanticized view of the Roma as dancers, wanderers, and exotic figures. The painting features a young girl named Paloma, a frequent model for Nonell, captured in a moment of quiet contemplation. Seated against a dark, neutral background, Paloma's head is slightly tilted downward as if deep in thought, her hands clasped in her lap and her expression solemn. The painting illustrates Nonell's style, which often focused on portraying marginalized individuals and exploring themes such as poverty, isolation, and the human condition. Nonell's painting, Beijing Beach, provides a vivid social commentary on the disparities and struggles of life in Barcelona's poorer neighborhoods. The painting depicts a group of 4 gypsy women sitting together on the beach. These women are not there for leisure. Instead, they are likely engaged in chores or waiting for their husbands to return from fishing. The setting is a stark contrast between the makeshift beach dwelling made of branches and wood in the background, symbolizing the poverty of the Gitanos, and the more affluent part of Barcelona visible on the far right. This section features tall concrete buildings with red tile rooftops, located right by the water, representing the city's wealthier areas. The painting serves as a powerful snapshot of both the poor and rich parts of Barcelona, emphasizing the social inequalities of the time. Nonell's painting, Le Square Saint-Pierre, captures a scene set in the square of the same name in the Montmartre district of Paris. The painting reflects his time in Paris, the influence by French impressionist painters, and his engagement with the city's vibrant social landscape. The painting is notable for its social commentary, reflecting Nonell's interest in the lives of the poor and working class. By depicting this public space and its inhabitants, Nonell highlights the contrast between the vibrancy of urban life and the struggles faced by many of its residents. Nonell's painting, Still Life with Onions and Herring, features onions and herring arranged in a simple manner. This choice of subject matter reflects Nonell's interest in the ordinary and commonplace aspects of life. Still life paintings were a common genre in art, allowing artists to experiment with composition and technique. For Nonell, this genre offered a way to explore different aspects of his artistic abilities beyond portraiture and social realism.